I think we'll go back in a minute.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So today's topic that I wanted to take up is called the Heart Sutra. So in Buddhism, I think they have this huge text of around 600 scrolls. I guess if I'm getting it correct. Yeah, so it's called Prajna Paramita Sutra, Great Perfection of Wisdom Sutra, which has around 600 volumes. So it's a huge text, and it is said that there is something called the Diamond Sutra, which is the summary of this 600 volumes of text, and the Heart Sutra is the summary of the Diamond Sutra. Okay. So basically, if you know the Diamond Sutra, or if you're aware of the Diamond Sutra, or if you understand the Diamond Sutra, you get the broad summary of that 600 volumes of text of the Prajna Paramita Sutra. So what happened was in Bhutan, on 26th, we had around 1600 meditators in the Buddha Point. अभी मैंने Buddha Point के कुछ अच्छे videos नहीं upload करे. I spent a good. So Buddha Point is a place in Thimphu which has the biggest Buddha statue in the world. A huge Buddha statue. Right, I think Bhutan, Thimphu. So मैं वापस से खाना ले लेना. I'm starting.
अरे आपका गला खराब है.
ठीक है. So it's a huge Buddha statue और बहुत सुंदर सा उन्होंने एक एरिया बना रखा है. वहीं पे 7 दिन से there were these Tibetan chantings that were going on, and I went there on 25th. Yeah, 25th. 24th, 25th, ऐसे I had gone there. So I got to see the entire place. So जिस दिन हमारी meditation थी उस दिन तो we were like 1600 of us in that premises. So बहुत अच्छे से देख नहीं पाई because there were so many people. But उसे एक दिन पहले, 2 दिन पहले I had gone to just do a sightseeing of this place. So this beautiful Buddha statue, it was like like because आप कहीं पे भी भूटान में घूमते हो, you would be able to see. It's a huge statue and it's like looking down, or you can say just blessing that place. तब जाओ तो I get transported होती. So अपनी कार से भी आपको वो दिखाई पड़ते आते जाते. It's a huge, beautiful, very beautiful Buddha statue. And तो मैं क्या, हाँ, तो वहां पे मास्टर स्टीफन को, he is one of the most loved pranic healing acharya. He mainly teaches in US and UK, and so I think he opened the session by explaining the Heart Sutra and the Diamond Sutra. So मुझे लगा कि शायद जो पहले के 2-3 दिन जिन्होंने किए हैं वहां पे शायद ये डिस्कशन हुआ होगा, और ये जो है यहाँ पे उसको जैसे like he's just giving an explanation. So that day he just said something, but the crowd was so frenzied when he came upon it, like, "Ooh, ah, so उसमें बहुत मतलब मुझे context नहीं समझ में आया, but he tried explaining the Heart Sutra and the Diamond Sutra very in plain language. So the words that stayed with me were emptiness and the I am affirmation. So the Heart Sutra basically was whatever he said, the one word that came to me was emptiness. Everything is emptiness. So everything is shunya or nothingness. Okay. And when he spoke, and he told that the Diamond Sutra is how to reach there. So it's like the tools and process to reach to the emptiness is the Diamond Sutra. So जो मैं आपको ये बता रही हूँ, जो बुद्धिज्म में there is this huge text which is called Prajna Paramita Sutra, or the Great Perfection of Wisdom Sutra, which is like 600 volumes. Uska gist he gave in these two things. So he was telling how in pranic healing we can understand the Heart Sutra and Diamond Sutra, easily. And again, you come back. So what happens is, this is something that I learned from Master Hector. So in around 2015, 2014 ka end and 2015, I was expecting Samaira. So during that time, we had Master Hector in India. So Master Hector is considered the librarian for Master Choa, my teacher. So he's a very avid reader. And when I say reader, it's like, that word is very light. Probably, he is into esoteric learning and reading. So if you have to understand, there are these books called by Alice Bailey, Theosophy ki books, which are like really, really difficult to understand. And Master Joe had asked us, it's like in our recommended list of books. So you can't read it alone. It's like it gets very, very heavy. So Master Hector is one person who is able to explain them well, nicely. So I had the you can say opportunity. So while I was expecting Samaira, um, it that 9 month was a very, very interesting time for me spiritually, because I got to learn under many, many teachers. I met Sadhguru during that time. I met Shri M during that time. I met Master Hector के बहुत सारे lectures मैंने किए. Then I also did a course on Buddhism Revealed, lot many things. So my 9 months were very, very, you can say, spiritually very energized and charged. So yeah, so Master Hector, right? But Master Hector कहाँ से है? Oh, okay. Sorry, मुझे थोड़ा जुकाम है, तो I can just lose track today, but it's okay. I'm excited about this. This is a very tough thing, and you won't imagine how many notes I have made, in order to teach today's session. So it's like 7-8 page to मैंने लिखे हैं, and you can't imagine how much I have read and heard in order to be able to explain the Heart Sutra to all of you and give some context. So I don't know why I was talking about Master Hector, but yeah, through his books. So a lot of learning happened during that time for me. But I don't know why I was why was I talking about Master Hector? Uh, koi cue? Or you guys are just listening to me? Okay, nevertheless. So, how come I have forgotten? Why was I talking? मास्टर को तो मुझे याद आ गया, मास्टर हेक्टर तक क्यों जा रही थी मैं? I don't know.
Because he's the librarian to Master Choa Kok Sui.
So what? Okay.
I mean, so you were explaining the sutras, right? So उससे कुछ context में आपने बोला.
Okay. Thank you, Abhishek. Yeah. Okay. So basically, when we have to do the heavy lifting, that is the person that I go to in order to understand deeper concepts of theosophy. Okay. So, when I saw, so basically when Master Ko spoke about Heart Sutra, I thought that maybe वो context बाकी लोगों के पास होगा. So I came back and I asked my roommate Sumita कि आप लोगों को पढ़ाया था क्या? तो she said नहीं हमें नहीं पढ़ाया था, हमें भी that is where we got to know. And I was like, okay, fine. So again, there needs to be a context to, or okay, याद आ गया क्यों. So Master Hector, what he does is, he says that he shares concepts. So sometimes very vague concepts. So his lectures would be like all over the place. So whenever somebody new joins his lecture, they would, the feedback that they give is, हमें कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. उन्होंने बस He just threw some words, and those words stayed with us. Now, what happens is when you are an inquisitive soul, although आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आया, the words or the phrases that are, or it's like sowing the seeds. So when you are with the right kind of teacher, what he does is he sows the seed in your mind. So whenever you are ready for introspection, or you're ready for understanding that, the divine energy basically fertilizes those seeds, and you are able to grasp the concept of those seeds faster. Okay, so that is the style of Master Hector. So whenever we used to study these esoteric subjects, it's like there was so much confusion, but uh, like I've been studying with him for almost like a long time. So now I understand what he does. So kai baar, even I feel that I'm sharing a lot with all of you, but maybe you or anybody who comes across these videos or searches for these terms and items maybe will be able to get or grasp or hold some of this things that I'm trying to, or my version of what I understand, would be available to them, and it would be of some use. Because kai baar kya hota hai, you are trying to look for simpler simpler things, जो बहुत complicated ना हो. And I think that has been my calling for a long period of time. So whenever I did a healing, और मुझे समझ में आया कि यहाँ पे psychosomatic illness डाल सकते हैं, psychotherapy, anything that you can add on to. So I always used to augment probably a protocol that Master Choa gave or pranic healing में होता था, and then add maybe some essential oils that I feel can help, crystals that I feel can help, and make it a complete package so that you're working at all levels. So that has been my style. So while this, I felt like Master Ko also did the same thing. So he just threw those things, or he's basically sowed the seeds of Heart Sutra, Diamond Sutra in the minds of 1600 people, so that anybody who probably would be intrigued or would be wanting to know more can go back and do their homework. So like I checked with Sumita. Sumita said nahi abhi padhaya. So I was like, I want to know the context, because I took like a Sanskrit till class 10th. So I am also happy, knowing the Sanskrit part of some of the things that probably the teachers share, and I would like to go through the Sanskrit text. It gives me, some happiness that maybe the 10th tak jo mere Sanskrit padhi thi, at least it is coming to some use. So Heart Sutra was one of them, and there is this mantra that is the core or the essence of the Heart Sutra, which is called Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhi Swaha. So I tried कि अब ये जो सूत्रा तो मिल गया मुझे, because there were a lot of you can say audios singing this line again and again, like it's like a mantra, and they call it the Heart Sutra. So I tried searching more on it, and I was like, what is the Heart Sutra? And so there is this probably in the WhatsApp group I posted a picture. It's an introduction. I'll just quickly share. It's an introduction of this. Can you see it? कुछ दिखाई दे रहा है on the screen?
This is the heart of the Buddhist teachings.
Yeah, so ये तो I think Tibetan में लिखा है, but this is what the Heart Sutra is. It's in Sanskrit also, and there is a text. So it's like a couple of lines that Buddha Avalokiteshwar shared as the crux of the Mahayana teachings, and it is also called the Heart Sutra. Yeah, क्या था? Prajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra. So Prajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra, or the Heart Sutra. And interestingly, when you are reading all of these things in English, the translation, kind of the English words, they lack the depth of the Sanskrit correspondences. So, Prajna Paramita Hridaya. So basically it is like the heart wisdom. But wisdom, it is Prajna is more than wisdom, or you can say
Pragya is light, Pragya is wisdom.
Prajna is
Light, it is used as light, it is used as wisdom.
yeah. So I thought I will be taking up this today with all of you. हाँ, so इन्होंने इसको और break down किया था. So प्रज्ञा में प्र is supreme and unique. ज्ञा is consciousness or understanding. So pragya हो गया wisdom. Okay, all right. And paramita means perfection. Param ita, the other shore, that which has arrived. So somebody who has arrived at the shore of wisdom. So basically Buddha Avalokiteshwar का ये message है that anybody who is able to follow the Heart Sutra is doing very well on the path of becoming a bodhisattva, so or a Buddha himself. Okay, so this is a sutra or teaching given by Buddha Avalokiteshwar, Buddha Kuan Yin, as we say. And as we all know that Buddha Kuan Yin or Buddha Avalokiteshwar is an embodiment of wisdom and compassion. Okay, it is so interesting. But every time that I say this, I get to understand my triangle, or that 6-pointed star that I created long time back. So wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. So it's interesting. Okay, so pragya, जैसे हम wisdom कहते हैं, but it is not the worldly wisdom या पढ़ के जो wisdom, when you read a lot, उससे जो wisdom आता है, उससे परे है ये. This is more about the wisdom of compassion. Okay, and also because it comes, we are talking about the heart. So the core of the Heart Sutra is basically the, using the wisdom of compassion to understand this concept. So moving forward, यहाँ पे again, when we talk about heart, heart mostly represents the physical heart. But अगर हम संस्कृत में जाते हैं, it is hridaya. So when we talk about hridaya, so it means it can be your physical heart, it can be the center of consciousness, and it can also be the ego consciousness, I, me, myself. So that could also be hridaya. So manovigyan, manasvigyan, and stored consciousness. So stored consciousness is like memory, the memory that is coming from lifetimes and lifetimes. So all of that is also part of hridaya. Getting it? So we are just trying to understand the Heart Sutra from all of these perspectives. Paramita. So basically, so pragya, we understand? Pragya is a wisdom that comes beyond the worldly wisdom. Okay. Then we understand hridaya, 5 types of, you can say, consciousness. It's kind of a manas vigyan, basically, hridaya. And paramita, according to Buddhist teaching, there are 6 paramitas. First is dan, which is generosity materially and spiritually. Second is sheel paramita, which is discipline. Then it's shanti, that is the third one, which is patience or tolerance. Then you have virya. Virya is having the mental strength. Dhyan is again meditation. And then is pragya paramita, which is perfection of wisdom. So ye 6 paramita. और उसका विज्ञान और ज्ञान और wisdom using the consciousness of the heart और हृदय as such. Okay. यहाँ तक clear? कोई question?
I think these are the same. I've heard all these words there at Vipassana discourses also, because even they teach the Buddha teachings. So
Yeah.
like, right?
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't know about Vipassana, but I'm like really intrigued. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Matlab, like, the content, everything is like Buddha ji ka content is same everywhere. They also like talk about these Hindi Hindi words. I've
Yeah.
heard there.
I really wanted to know, so I went deep. I really wanted to understand, Pragya kya, Paramita, because all of these things, the thing is, we started, like I have started, um, using a lot of, my comfort zone is English, मुझे जल्दी समझ में आता है English में. I don't know क्यों.
Yes. Yes.
But now I'm also trying, I don't want to lose out on like I'm an Indian, and I've studied Sanskrit till class 10th. I feel proud about it, and all the um, hard work that I've put into, I used to get these Vishesh Yogyata certificates, which is like 98%, 99% in my Sanskrit exams. And I used to feel very good, but then you lose touch with because you don't read it, you don't speak it, so you lose
Right.
touch, right? But I still feel very proud. However, I'm not that fluent now. But yeah, you can always try. There is abhi to more than half zindagi is, so we can always.
At least we can understand few words. Yeah, even I searched it. Then वहाँ पे तो they explained it. What are the meaning of these words? मैं भी भूल गई हूँ अभी. But ये प्रज्ञा और ये सब वहाँ पर भी था.
So I, going into details, and I thought I'll share with all of you because it is so important.
But I
So
wanted to mention that I think everywhere some of the other things are same. The teachings are same. जो भी है वो जो अगर बुद्धा जी का ज्ञान है तो वो सब जगह सेम ही होगा.
yeah,
थोड़ा बहुत.
right. It's just that how things are being translated. So everybody will have their own version of it, but the core would be the same, the core would be the same. So knowing इसमें जैसे ये था कि जो in the Heart Sutra they talk about ये जो 5 स्कंद हैं वो भी empty हैं और so I was like स्कंद, अब ये स्कंद क्या चीज होती है. So I went deeper. Okay, so it's like heaps. So heaps is like form. The first one is form. Second is, so form or the body in itself is empty. Okay, and we'll go. What does it mean? Then next is feelings. Third is your perceptions. Fourth is mental formations. And fifth is consciousness. So according to Buddha Avalokiteshwar, he's saying all these 5 skandhas, which means heaps actually. English may I was trying to find a word, aggregate. So they are empty or anatta. Okay. So basically this entire Heart Sutra is about that there is emptiness, and emptiness is the only truth. So when everything is emptiness or shunyata, then what are you attached to? So once you understand that your attachments are impermanent, or they are, there is nothing to be attached to because everything is empty. When you understand, your suffering reduces. Because most of the suffering in the world is because we start getting attached to maybe things, maybe people, maybe money. So all of this life suffering happens because somewhere you are very attached to it. So you need to understand that whatever you are seeing around yourself is basically shunyata, is nothingness, is empty. And the more you understand it, the more you will move towards Buddhahood. the more you will, move towards being a perfected being. And that is the whole idea of evolution. That is the whole idea of spiritual growth. Because you want to be, you don't want to suffer in life. So when we talk about nirvana, when we talk about not taking, not going through the cycles of birth and death, it is all because there is so much suffering being a human being. Our lives are full of suffering, right? So this Heart Sutra, basically this wisdom, is all about understanding. And then, when you are able to see the nature of impermanence, you can detach yourself from it and be on your own path of evolution, be on your own path of compassion. And emptiness, again, it's a light word. So shunyata is a very, very heavy, it can have so much meaning. But for the lack of availability of a heavier word in English, we talk about emptiness. Okay? So
अनित्य भी बोलते हैं ना, अनित्य.
ANATTA, that's what I saw. Anitya, अब पता नहीं, अनित्य ढूंढना पड़ेगा. अनत्ता.
हाँ, पता नहीं है यही है. कुछ भी परमानेंट नहीं है. Everything is changing every moment.
Right? So emptiness is, but he's saying emptiness is not nothing. So basically, to be empty does not mean non-existent. It doesn't mean nothing exists. So ये जो 5 स्कंद बताए उन्होंने, form, feelings, perceptions, mental formation, consciousness, all of these exist. Okay? So they exist, but they do not have their own nature. So a body cannot exist on its own. So form cannot exist on its own. Okay? And when I say form cannot exist, so basically form, this glass is a form, but it can be empty, right? You get my point? The bottle can be empty. So form also experiences emptiness. But it doesn't mean that there is no form. There is form, but this form is empty. Empty because by itself, it is nothing. So bottle by itself is nothing. If you fill in water or if there is air, so, that is where it becomes useful. उसका उसके वजूद का कोई महत्व है. Okay? So, but emptiness is always in form. So emptiness is in the form. So किसी भी चीज को खाली कहने के लिए उसका एक फॉर्म होना जरूरी है. So it's a very deep or profound sentence that form is emptiness, but emptiness is form. Form is not emptiness, but emptiness is form. Okay? So for example, let's take it a step further. So for example, अगर कोई flower होता है, so for example, you visualize a lotus flower. Okay? So when you see a lotus flower, the lotus flower is the form. But if you go deeper into it, you can see the sunlight, or you know that it is made of sunlight. It is made of nutrients. It's made up of, cells. So a lot of things basically contribute for it to be seen as a flower. But अगर उस flower में से non-flower चीजें हटा देंगे, things that are not flower, then this form will not exist as a flower. You got my point? Again, let's go back. विकास, समझ में आ रहा है? Or it is अभी कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा. So basically, we need to understand हम जिस चीज से भी अटैच हैं वो अपने आप में उसका कोई वजूद नहीं है. It is an aggregation of maybe conditions. It is an aggregation of or it's a compounded thing. So when you move those compounded pieces, that thing will not exist on its own. So उसका अपना स्वभाव नहीं है. अपना स्वभाव, it's not स्वभाव but स्वभाव, self nature, it's self nature nahi. So for the body also there is not a self nature. So for example, if you think that I am eating, okay, I am doing, so who is the eater? Is the body the eater? No. Is the body the thinker? No. Is the body the feeler? No. So, or there is somebody who is thinking, but that somebody is nowhere to be found. And that is what it makes empty. So that means it is empty. Or there is shunyata. So overall, there is shunyata. Whatever you are seeing, if we remove those constituents, the individual thing will not exist. And so if you start seeing everything in your life, so for example, your own, so in a relationship, we have a husband, we have a wife, okay, but if you remove the husband, there is no wife. So all the suffering that you are going through is because of compounded things coming together and making a relationship. So a relationship in itself is empty. Okay, and when I say empty, it's not two people come together and make a relationship. So if you see your son or daughter, your children, so your children, if you take away the mother essence, there will be no child. If you take the father essence, there will be no child. So basically the child, the being that you see in front of you is there because of so many things coming together. In itself, it doesn't exist. So whatever doesn't exist in itself is not permanent. And if it is not permanent, if it is transitory, then what are you attached to? Okay, so we need to let go of our attachments. And the more we let go of these attachments, we are able to experience our true Buddha nature or a true self. And this also helps you to heal. And like you can be very angry with somebody or you can be very upset of some situation in your life, but if you are able to see it with this heart wisdom, with compassion, you will understand that everything is cause and effect. Nothing comes on its own in your life. So somebody is causing it and there are repercussions and you go through these and you feel sorry, you feel hurt, you feel angry, all of these emotional roller coaster that we go through. Do you go through this entire life? No, it is very transient. You might feel a high one day, you might feel a low someday. So when it is so transient, then what are you holding on to? Whether it's happiness, whether it's sadness, whether it's anger, what are you holding on to? Right? So that is all about the Heart Sutra. थोड़ा बहुत भी समझ में आया? Okay. So again, to maybe make it a 10 or 20-minute session, I would have gone through like 5 videos. I studied with Thich Than. Then there was another YouTube series which had 28 lectures on only the Heart Sutra. I was like, how will I go through all of this? But I tried studying. I wanted to have like a, context to it. कोई भी चीज as it is जब आप पढ़ते हो, मतलब मेरी आदत है, I'll go through उसका पीछे क्या है, आगे क्या है, and how can I form, give it a shape or a body. So basically, all of us on the spiritual path are trying to evolve, to become a better person. You're already a better person. So, like we say, the Buddha already exists within you. The God nature is already within you. It's just that when you start letting go of all the resistances within yourself that are holding you from becoming the Buddha, you will be that one. You will become him. You will become she, whatever. So all of us need to, constantly, consistently keep understanding that in life, whatever we are seeking basically is from the idea or from the perception that this will add something to me. This will add something to me. This will add something to my happiness. Maybe this will add something to my comfort. This will, but all of this has a very, non-permanent nature. And those who have, accumulated things, those people who have experienced, maybe name, fame, and all of those things that you've been running after, you will realize that after a point in time, it feels the same. It doesn't really change who you are unless and until you work on yourself. So nothing outside of you can add to the happy you or add to the sad you unless and until you work on it, So there is, but yeah, you need to experience it. We have to go through a certain cycle in order to understand the nature of life, right? And it takes time. It takes time. So, like, when we do forgiveness, we say that in order to evolve, it requires a lot of process, a lot of time, and lots of mistakes. But don't make the same mistakes again and again, because then you are stuck. Keep changing your mistakes. In order to evolve, you will make mistakes, but try to make different mistakes every time, because that is how you can quickly learn. Otherwise, if you're making the same mistake again and again, you are stuck. Okay, so that is the Heart Sutra. So now, so everything is not permanent. Now, the other thing that we heard was there is no unchanging self. So there is nothing permanent in the world, or nothing permanent that you know, because everything is evolving. And some very beautiful. So we say rainfall, rainfall, rainfall. Okay. So if it is not falling, it is not rain. But who is making the rain fall? So wind blows, wind blows, wind blows. If it is not blowing, it is not wind. But who is the wind blower? Right? So these are interesting questions that probably will broaden your understanding of, what probably I'm also in a quest of understanding, and it might take more time, because I find it very interesting and intriguing. And I don't know, you all suddenly Buddhist teachings mein kahan se maza aane laga. But yeah, I remember there was a time when I was, explaining Hanuman Chalisa and all of those things. I really enjoy doing that also. So, if you want to, I did a translation, esoteric translation of Hanuman Chalisa in one of the speaking tree blogs also, because I just want to know so much. I want to understand kya hai, kya hai. Yeah. So once you understand this, you need to also understand that you cannot be by yourself. Okay. And this is also an important thing. So when you are doing your spiritual practices, especially in this day and age, you require a sangha or a group. You need it. Okay. And this can be very, very healing. And this can be very, very transforming or helping you evolve. And that is why probably, you'll find people saying this in different ways. You require communities. Now people are understanding the importance and significance of building communities, the power of group work, because all by yourself you don't exist. So you need to be humble, you need to be gentle, you need to understand that if you cannot exist by your own, then you need to work on your ego. Okay, and that will help you to grow and blossom as a human being. And that's why one of the major qualities of maybe Buddhism, or you can say, is vinamrata, being extremely humble, because all of that probably things. So today I came across a very sad news that this beautiful singer Alka Yagnik has lost her hearing. So she has some sensory disorder. उसकी वजह से she cannot hear herself now. Okay, so strange things happen. Sometimes what is your suffering in life, you don't know. So you need to be very humble. You need to understand आप पता नहीं कौन से कर्म का कौन से जन्म का कौन सा फल कहाँ भोग रहे हो और कहाँ भोग सकते हो आगे भी. So you need to be very, very humble. Today, you can be extremely arrogant. You can be extremely like, अब मुझे किसी की जरूरत नहीं है, लेकिन कल का किसी को पता नहीं. So just be gentle, just be loving, affectionate to the people that you meet. Do the good that you can do, contribute in people's life in whatever way that you can do. Be of service, and that is what makes you a human being, and that is what makes you, a more compassionate, loving, heart-based human being, and that is what we are trying to see in each one of us. And through the practices and teachings and all of these things, we are trying to bring back the consciousness of the people into their heart, right? Because so many people are just stuck in their minds. ऐसा कर ले, ऐसा कर ले, ये कर ले, वो कर ले. The mind is constantly on the go, but then you just drop and come center yourself in your heart, and you will know that probably सब हो जाएगा अच्छे से. Everything will go well. If you are well in your heart, everything will be taken care for you. So that is the Heart Sutra. Okay, थोड़ा clear हुआ? Heart Sutra is clear. Now, okay, the next part. So, like I said, the Heart Sutra is the summary of the Diamond Sutra. So, Diamond Sutra basically Master Choa said. So, अभी इतना time मुझे Heart Sutra समझने में लग गया, तो I was like, एक stage समझ में आया. Now going to the Diamond Sutra, which is like, again, a superset of the Heart Sutra will take some time. So I thought I'll go the easy way, जो Master Choa ने बताया. So we will practice that. So basically, we are saying everything is empty or there is nothingness, and how you can cut through that truth is the Diamond Sutra. So the wisdom where you get the tools and techniques to experience nothingness is the Diamond Sutra. Okay? ठीक है? So, Master Choa, so long time back, I created this meditation called Coming Home Meditation. So, मेरे relationship healing के 21 days में या कहीं ना कहीं I would have had one day where I would share that meditation with everyone. I would say, do it. So, this meditation basically came from Master Choa lecture a long time back when I was a very young spiritual aspirant. So, I tried, like I digged into his archives of videos, और वहाँ पे he spoke about this beautiful I am affirmation, which was, had some reference of this Tibetan master called Dwalkul, and I made a video out of it. So I chanted it like 9 times, and it basically helps you connect with nothingness. So today we'll do it once and then we'll start the great invocation to make you experience what nothingness or emptiness that we've been, or shunyata feels like. Okay? And then someday, probably, I'll have more spiritual muscles to understand the Diamond Sutra, and I will bring that to you. So for today, I hope we are all clear with the Heart Sutra. And, I cannot emphasize um, the simplicity with which Master Choa has given us the tools and techniques, and probably this is a lifetime and lifetime of work, and जो कहते हैं निचोड़ करके आपको दे दिया गया. So twin hearts meditation, or that blessing the earth with your heart, helps you to activate the heart center. Now, again, that's an act of compassion. So the more you practice, the more you are blessing, the more you are connecting with your heart, the more you're doing this group work together with those pink energy and golden energy and all of that. You are basically on the path of Buddhahood. Okay, so with all of this, you are on the path of Buddhahood, and you don't even know. So you are thinking you are here for maybe solving some problem, or maybe but there is a lot that is happening with you, with these meditations. So I just want once again to thank all of you to take out that time from your busy schedule to be here, to listen, to contribute, and to add to the energies of the work that we are doing. पता नहीं किसके काम आए ये सब चीजें. So we are just doing and putting it out, and maybe a smaller version of me somewhere who is looking for these things, wanting to know more, will will Jyoti Singh Mimi will find these teachings and utilize them for their work and get inspired and reuse whatever, because all of this is free, and I just want more and more people to understand all of this. It's a tough it's a very tough concept, but so many teachers have put it together, and I really liked the one put together by Thich Nhat Hanh. So a lot of examples that he had given, and the misconception that people had around the Heart Sutra, I liked it. And then, like I said, that 28 series on Heart Sutra, that guy was also amazing. I didn't write his name. I should have written, actually, but his work was very good. So I'll share the name of him also. He has 28 chapters or 28 videos, 30-minute videos on only Heart Sutra. I could only do 5, but I could get a gist of it. Okay. So just close your eyes. And now what we are going to practice is the Diamond Sutra. Okay. So just close your eyes. Be aware of your crown. Your crown is an entry point of the spiritual energy. You can keep your hands in the receptive position. Connect your tongue to the palate. Slowly and gently, just visualize beautiful divine energy entering your crown. In order to further strengthen this connection, we will invoke to the Supreme God, to all the great Buddhas, especially Buddha Shakyamuni, Buddha Avalokiteshvar, Guru Padmasambhava, to all the Bodhisattvas, Holy Gurus, Holy Master Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels, to our own higher souls, and personally to my beloved teacher, Master Choa Kok Sui. We invoke for your divine love, divine light, divine power, divine healing energies, inner healing, physical healing, the blessings of Prajna, the wisdom that is beyond the worldly wisdom. We invoke for the blessings of compassion, humility, the blessings of prosperity and abundance, the blessings of illumination. In full faith, we thank you. With deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love, we thank you all in full faith. So be it, so be it, so it is. Now we will chant 3 ohms in order to bring down this energy, and also it will have a cleansing effect for the teachings to further enter into our systems. Okay. So you can visualize beams of light going down deeper from your soul, grounding any dirty, diseased energy in your system and purifying all your bodies and skandhas. Oh. 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 Be still, be aware. Visualize a waterfall of light, cleansing, healing, disintegrating all dirty, diseased energies from your spiritual body, from your mental body, your emotional body, etheric body, and your physical body. Visualize these energies going deeper and deeper, cleansing all your chakras, especially your crown chakra, back head chakra, forehead chakra, Agya chakra, throat chakra, going down, 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 back heart chakra, front heart chakra, back solar plexus chakra, front solar plexus chakra, going down, down, down to your Mengmen chakra, just behind your navel chakra, your spleen chakra, cleansing, healing, disintegrating any dirty, diseased energy and regenerating the chakra, going down deeper and deeper into the sacral chakra, the Mooladhara chakra, the soul chakras, and being grounded. All dirty, diseased energy is being grounded into the Mother Earth. You're firmly rooted and connected, and you have a beautiful, beautiful connection from the top of your head with the divine energies and from the base of your feet with the earth energies. Now mentally, chant with me. I am that I am. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotions. I'm not the thought. And I'm not even the mind. The mind is only a subtle instrument of the soul. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. I am one with my higher soul. I am that I am. I'm one with the divine spark within me. I'm a child of God. I'm connected with God. I am one with God. I am one with all. Be still, be aware. There is only oneness. Be still, be aware. Once again, we will chant. I am that I am. I am not the body. I am not the emotions. I'm not the thought. I'm not the mind. The mind is only a subtle instrument of the soul. I am the soul. I'm a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. I'm one with my higher soul. I am that I am. I'm one with the divine spark within me. I'm a child of God. I'm connected with God. I'm one with God. I'm one with all. There is only oneness. Be super receptive. Feel the vibration of energy all around you. We are one. Once again, I am that I am. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotions. Not the thoughts. I'm not the mind. The mind is only a subtle instrument of the soul. I am the soul. I'm a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. I am one with my higher soul. I am that I am. I'm one with divine spark within me. I'm a child of God. I'm connected with God. I'm one with God. I'm one with all. There is only oneness. And still be aware. Lift your consciousness from your heart higher and higher to the crown. Let it go higher and higher from the crown, up, up, up into an infinite ocean of golden energy. Focus on this emptiness, nothingness, the stillness, the shunyata, boom, higher and higher, deeper and deeper into this nothingness. Let go. Slowly and gently return to your body. Be aware of your fingers. Visualize a small earth in front of you, the size of your small ball. We will do the great invocation. We are one, we are one, we are one. We will chant the Vajra Guru mantra 11 times. To activate our heart and crown and to purify our bodies. Om Ahom Vajra Guru Padme Siddhi Hum. 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 Be still, be aware. Anything, any worries, any lower emotion that your body is holding at this point of time, may all of these be cleansed by the great Guru Padma Sambhava. May your body's spiritual, mental, emotional, etheric, and physical bodies be divinely cleansed of any lower energies and emotions. May they become purified to absorb the teachings deeper and deeper. Now be aware of your heart. And we will again chant the beautiful Heart Sutra to further activate the heart chakra. And we go beyond saying the hrdaya. Hridaya. Just mentally follow me. Gate gate, paragate, parasangate, bodhi swaha. 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 Be aware of your heart consciousness expanding in all 8 directions with the blessings of and grace of both Buddha Avalokiteshwar. Visualize that your heart chakra is expanding both in energy and in consciousness as your capacity permits. And this beautiful energy, just radiate it and share it with the Mother Earth. We will chant the great invocation today 3 times. So first focus on the heart, the great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest the divine plan on earth. Visualize beautiful pink energy radiating out from your heart, going to this beautiful planet Earth, blessing all beings without exception with love, light, and power. So be it, so be it, so it is. Now be aware of this beautiful heart consciousness, the wisdom of the heart, and now lift this energy up to the crown. Be aware of the divine golden energies being mixed with the energies of love. Now visualize these energies coming down from your heart and hands and being focused onto the Mother Earth. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the great teacher return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. Visualize these energies going deeper and deeper. Now, focus your energy on both the crown and the heart. Visualize golden energy from the crown and pink energy from the heart simultaneously, going deeper and deeper into the Mother Earth. One last time, we will chant the great invocation and seal it with 3 Om Mani Padme Hums. The great invocation from the point of light within the mind of God. Let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the great teacher return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. We will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 3 times to lock and seal the energies. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. May all sentient beings in higher world, middle worlds, and lower worlds be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of God. So be it, so be it, so it is. May all the beings be blessed with love and joy. May they be soothed of their sorrow and sufferings. May all beings be blessed with spirituality, happiness, health, illumination, abundance, and prosperity. So be it, so be it, so it is. May the mind of all sentient beings be blessed with divine light, with wisdom and discernment. So be it, so be it, so it is. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with divine love, with warmness, with sweetness and compassion for all. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with divine power, with inner strength to do what is right and refrain from unwholesome action and behavior. So be it. So be it. So be it. So it is. Tathastu. Bless your families. Bless your important projects. Bless yourself with self-mastery, with constancy of aim and effort, with discipline. So be it. So be it. So it is. Let's bless these sessions. May they be loaded with wisdom. May they be loaded with esoteric teachings and protect them. May the divine protect them, and may only truth be a part of it. May they not be tampered by my tainted perceptions, but may it bring out the truth, the true nature of the teachings. In case I've made any mistakes, please, I'm sorry, but I've tried. Okay? So yeah, bless, bless, bless. And may we are able to do more deep sessions in the coming month. Tomorrow we have the full moon, so bless everybody to join the full moon meditation and maybe do a very, very successful session on the full moon. And more souls be attracted to these teachings, to this channel, and may the teachers work, may Master Choa's pranic healing be known to people who come on this platform, and may they benefit from the teachings and from all that is being shared here. Thank you so much. In full faith, we thank you. May Zero Hunger Drive for Guru Purnima be divinely blessed with rapid and proper success. So be it, so be it, so it is. Tathastu. May all of you be divinely blessed for generously sharing your time and doing this group work. May your families be blessed. May your loved ones be blessed. May you be blessed many, many times. With the blessings of my teacher, with the blessings of great Guru Padma Sambhava. So be it, so be it, so it is. Be aware of the base of your feet and your hands. May the excess energies that your body cannot hold, may all of these be grounded and rooted into the Mother Earth. May Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, revitalized. Blessings be to our Mother Earth for good air, good earth, good water, and a beautiful weather in India, especially the north. So be it, so be it, so it is. Tathastu. Let us give thanks to the Supreme God. We thank you to all the great Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. We thank you so much. Thank you to all the Gurus. Thank you for all the beings helping, helping getting material for these sessions and helping to keep the purity of the teachings intact. Thank you so much for all your guidance, for your divine protection. May the right souls be attracted to these sessions. May the right souls be attracted to these teachings. Thank you, thank you, thank you in full faith. So be it. With deep, deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love. We thank you all in full faith. Thank you, Master Choa. Thank you, Guru Padma Sambhava. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can open your eyes with a big, broad smile. Okay, so I hope and pray that you got some clarity. I just wanted to know, how was your experience with the I am affirmation? Anybody wants to share? Gus, are you there? It was a long session.
Sargam, today's session was a bouncer for me. अभी मुझे लगेगा, मुझे लगता है 2-3 दिन लगेंगे absorb करने.
That's okay. It is heavy. I must say, this is one of the sessions where I really had to work hard. And I was telling you, I was so nervous for this session because I knew it is heavy. Okay, so it was not straightforward, but I just hope and pray that you understand that, when you're connecting with your higher self. Okay, I'll just briefly explain the I am affirmation that we were doing. So when we talk about emptiness, you're saying you're not the mind, you're not the body, you're not the thoughts, you're not the emotion, you are the soul. Okay. So, the mind says maybe soul is something that has a self nature, right? But even the soul is part of a bigger energy, which we call the divine spark. Okay. Now, you start thinking maybe that divine spark has its own nature. But no, the divine spark is part of the supreme being. Okay. So again, when you say supreme being, so now the soul is part of the supreme being. So the divine spark does not have its own nature. Okay. So there is emptiness or there is nothingness, even at the level of divine spark. And then you go to the supreme being. So when you go to the supreme being, then that nothingness, emptiness, shunyata becomes oneness. Okay. So then we all become one. So you start from emptiness and you reach to we are one. So you reach to oneness. So this beautiful I am affirmation, although it is just like few lines, but this is the essence of the Diamond Sutra. Okay. And the more you do this, you will get to know the true nature of your soul. Hi, Vitan. Okay. So give it some thought. I did this meditation 7-8 years back. I will have this as a coming home meditation on my YouTube channel, and there I have chanted this 9 times. I am that I am. So I'll share that with you. Experience that maybe first thing in the morning, and let me know your views tomorrow in the next session. Okay. So thank you for your time, and thank you for your presence. Good night. Bye bye. Abhishek, I don't know if Abhishek is around. Abhishek, aap ho?
Yeah.
So I just hope it
Yes.
was for you.
It was a bouncer actually.
Oh my God. Okay, so I was successful in delivering the bouncer. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
ठीक है, not everything is meant to be for this version of you. Something probably maybe 6 months down the line, 8 months down the line, and a year down the line. Maybe, take your time. I would just say this had to come, and I was so interested in talking about this. But thank you for your time. So generous. And
Thanks to you actually for sharing everything.
Chala. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
Jyoti.
you.
Hope you could, get it all together in your head. I'm not sure, but I hope and pray.
I'll watch it again.
Yeah, do that. Thank you.